have from my hometown of Jersey City, New Jersey, which I am a proud Jerseyite to say, Miss Denisha Persaud. Hey, Denisha.
Denisha Persaud.
How you doing?
Hey, Denisha.
Denisha, you from Jersey City?
Yes.
Okay.
Born and raised.
Born and raised in Jersey City. What kind of upbringing did you have?
I mean, sorry.
That's all right.
I grew up around West Side Avenue. Went to Snyder High School.
Mm-hmm. You went to Sniper High School.
Snyder, not
Oh,
Sniper.
my bad. I know it's Jersey.
Snyder High School.
Okay.
And I stayed local and went to NJCU, Hudson County, and I'm currently a teacher at JCBOE. I've been there for 10 years, so stayed in my city.
Is that a junior college?
No, elementary school.
Oh, JCBO. I don't,
That's the Jersey City Board of Ed.
So you went into teaching.
Yes.
Yeah. What made you go into education?
I love the kids. I love giving back to the kids, and I currently work with autistic kids, so I love what I do.
Wow. Did that require special training to work with autistic kids?
Yes, and a lot of patience, understanding. But I've been doing it for so long. I just flow with it.
You just flow with it.
Yeah.
I like that because you have this primary day job that you do, but the reason why you here has nothing to do with that, right, Heather?
No, I actually found Denisha on Instagram. I was scrolling through my Instagram, and for Sway knows, a lot of everybody here knows as well, I do have a lot of businesses that I run and do, but for years I owned a hair and nail salon in Jersey City, New Jersey. So anytime I see nails, I'm still a licensed nail tech. Anytime I see nails, I just stop and look. And then I saw this amazing hat is what I saw on Instagram, and I was like, wow, who did this hat? And then I had to go back and go back and go back, and I saw a young lady by the name of Denisha that did this amazing hat, and I was just wondering if she sold them, how long did it take her to make this hat? And I saw with the popularity of nails now with Cardi and Cynthia Erivo, Tracy mentioned earlier, and all the women that's rocking these nails, I was like, wow, let me find out who Denisha is.
What about the hat stuck out to you?
Well, when I used to do nails at my nail salon, I remembered how long it used to take just to do a basic set of nails. But I saw the intricacies in the details of these nails, and I was like, whoever is doing this is super duper creative and talented.
So this is like, for those who can't see the hat, but you will be able to see it on Sway's Universe, it's like a baseball cap that's decorated. Every centimeter of this hat is decorated with a different nail, a beautiful design fingernail.
It looks like all jewels.
Yeah.
It does
On the
look
cap,
like jewels.
completely
Yeah.
bedazzled cap, except it's nails.
It looks like a crown, a royal crown. And I'm curious to just that cap alone, Denisha, how long did it take to construct all of this?
It took me about 2 to 3 weeks to put it together, but the nails on it are nails that I've created within the past 5 years.
So you created all of these nails?
Hand painting, yes.
That's crazy.
Was this a hobby?
So during the pandemic, it was hard, and I didn't know if I was going to lose my job as an educator, and I always loved nails. So I had the idea to start my own press-on nail brand. And so I started making press-on nails in little boxes that look like closets. But instead of a closet, I called it the Clawset. So it was little clawsets and boxes.
Like claws.
Yeah.
Clawset.
I remember the show,
Yeah,
Claws.
Yeah.
When Niecy Nash
And Karrueche
yeah,
Tran.
Karrueche, yep.
Yeah. And then so after making so much nail art, I would just keep all the nails. And then one day I had the idea to just put it all together on a hat, because I also make custom hats on the side too. So I was like, let me put it together and see what happens.
And that was how long ago now?
That was back in, I think, September.
September.
Yeah.
And so you've since made it into a business.
Yeah.
How did you go about that process?
Well, when I posted it, I had the idea for so long, and then I finally put it together, and I had no idea it would hit like that. So I just continued making different designs. I made an all diamond blinged out icy one, and then I continued with the bag. And I have some more ideas in place as well.
How did you find your audience? Like, what made it grow? What were some of the key tools you used for your audience to grow, you think?
Well, I already had a big following for my nail art in general.
Okay.
And then I just continued it. I just wanted, like, I like thinking outside the box, like how I could put everything together. And I was like, if I'm making hats, why not showcase all my art on one hat and see what happens?
Clawset. What is the Instagram?
It's the Clawset. So it's ITSTHE and CLAWSET. Instead of closet, it's Clawset.
It's the Clawset. That's brilliant, yo. I'm biting that. I'm
really,
taking it.
Really creative.
Right?
Mike Beers was just sharing with me that this is perfect timing because oftentimes he'll comment on my nails, Heather as well, because I love nails. And Mike will be like, wow, is this an extension of your identity? I'm pretty tame right now of this set, but my birthday set was super maximalist. And I'm wondering, as I often ask some of my girls, the nail techs, what was it about nails, this very tiny canvas that you're expressing your art through? What was it about nails that had you say, that's how I want to showcase my art? And also, are you able to kind of like zoom this into a huge canvas where you're an artist that has, like, I don't know, 100 by 100 foot art that you can create as well?
Well, before I got into nails, I got nails done myself, and I would get really long stilettos, and I would always like go out with them. And when I couldn't get my nails done during the pandemic, I'm like, I need nails. Like, what could I do? So then I was like, well, let me start my own press-on nail business because the nail salons were closed. Wow. It was nowhere to go. So I started doing nail art. And then eventually it's like it became like an addiction. Like, I loved painting on nails, tiny canvases, showcasing like my ideas and different ways that you can represent art on these tiny canvases.
So you're self-taught.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's right. Denisha Persaud here representing Jersey City.
New Jersey.
I'm sorry.
How did you feel? You got to say it all.
You got to say New Jersey City?
Absolutely.
That's
no,
a thing?
not New Jersey City. Jersey City, New Jersey. Yeah.
I'm not saying all that, but go ahead.
Wow. How did you feel, Denisha? Because we communicated through DM. I reached out to her because I thought
that's cool.
Your work was absolutely beautiful, and I wanted the citizens here in the Sway in the Morning Show to see your work because this is a worldwide show. But how did you feel when you got recognized by Jennifer Hudson and the Jennifer Hudson Show and Sweetie and Nike? And how did that make you feel? Because as Sway pointed out, you started this at home and self-taught.
It felt really good, especially when you've been listening to artists for a while and you look up to them and to see that they appreciate your art and that you can capture their attention. Like, it feels really good.
Can people still purchase the Clawsets?
Yeah, they're available on my website.
What have been some of the challenges over the years too? I've heard different stories, and sometimes with celebrities as well. There's one, I won't call her by name, but famously she has allegedly gotten into altercations with nail techs,
Fights?
Yeah, physical fights, name calling. A lot of times things will go viral on social media where there will just be a dispute between a client and a nail tech. I wonder if that's been a reality in your world at all. And if not, just what are your unique challenges?
People have a lot of opinions. I feel like because it's the first design like this and first hat like this, there's been a lot of negative commentary from nail techs and positive. Some people like it. Some people hate the fact that, I'm self-taught or that I didn't go to school for it or that, they've worked so hard and they haven't gotten the attention that they feel like they deserve. But like for me, I just stay like organically true to myself. At the end of the day, I just want to create art and show my work and share it with the world. Like, if the fame comes with it, that's amazing. But at the end of the day, I just love like showcasing my art. Like I feel like people are always going to have like something negative to say, but especially when the hat went viral. At first it hit off on Twitter, and then there was so much negativity that came behind it because I stated my price and I stated what I felt like I deserved for it.
I remember, that's when I did. Yeah, the research came with the price. I forgot we failed to mention the price.
What was the price? Let's mention it now.
I didn't know that was a thing. Okay.
I'm not allowed.
Let's mention the price.
What's the price?
So my very first hat, because it's my very first hat, I'm not settling for less than $250K for it.
Did you get it?
I didn't get it.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
It's soon to come.
But for my first hat, because it's the first one and there's so much art on it and it took so much time to make, I don't look at it as like just wearable art. I feel like it should be showcased.
Absolutely. It's a piece of art. It's there. It's like any museum, any painting in a museum, sculpture, anything else, right?
That's what I always wondered, though, too, is how does an artist decide the value of their art? Is it something where you consult with others, who have similar genres, or, those who sell art to dealers? How did you come to that price?
So it's 5 years. Just the first one is $250K. Every hat after is going to be a different price. But because it's the first one, that's what I priced it as. But it's 5 years worth of work. I don't know if you guys recently seen the banana that sold for millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. And I'm just looking at it and I'm like, I'm not talking mess about anybody's art, but this took so much time, effort, patience. It's over 250 tiny canvases on a hat, So I felt like, at first I had it priced at $100,000 and I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to go up on it because it's worth so much more. And I feel like, you got to believe in yourself and you got to be your number one fan. So that's what I feel like my art is worth. So I'm going to stick with it.
Reach her at, once again, give out your social media. It's the Clawset, right?
The Clawset.
There you go. I got you, Mike.
I think it's great. I mean, and the artwork you're talking about is that banana that. What happened? Oh, yeah. I think that is great that you price it at that price point. When I look at the hat, the intricate details of it, it's extremely detailed. And when you look at the nails, you are right. It's many canvases are just on one hat, and that's not necessarily yours isn't concept art as much as it's like abstract art. And I commend you for stating your price. I think you will find a market, and then it takes a unique buyer for that type of hat. But once you find that one, you're going to do really well with other ones that you make. But the question that I had, though, is in relationship to, you mentioned that you teach autistic kids. And I'm just wondering, have you been able to integrate the art into your teaching? Because I know autistic kids really gravitate towards color. And I was wondering, have you been able to engage this in the classroom?
Not this specifically, but we do crafts every day. Like every day, we start the day with a morning meeting, and then we do a craft. Like my kids, that's one thing. Like they love crafts. They love making art. So we always do projects and stuff like that. Not necessarily the nails, but a lot of people have like inquired about, what about bringing it to the classroom? See, my classroom, I have all boys in my room. I have all autistic boys. So I'm not really sure that they'd be so into the nails, but I did bring it with me one day to work. And they were so mesmerized by it. They were like, wow, Miss P, it's so shiny. Look at the colors. They were amazed by it. So even getting that, like approval from them, it feels good too.
Miss P is here. Denisha Persaud, right?
Hella talented.
Let's say the name of the company again, Heather B.
It's the Clawset, and just know you can go on her website. It's theclawset.com. You can purchase the Clawsets. No, they're not at that price of the hat. Obviously, that was her first one, and the other ones are marked down differently. She also does coloring books. She does bags. She does coloring books. It's a stoner coloring book, and she has a strain of the day as well, Sway.
Oh. Mrs. P.
It gets better for you, huh, Sway?
Hey, wow.
She said, Heather, can I say that on here? I was like, absolutely.
He says, well,
I don't mix work and, outside. What I'm doing outside. But
I like this. Coloring books, right? Purses.
The bags, yep.
Unique
really
hats.
Yeah.
Nails, whatever you want. She's a one-stop shop, including education. Give it up for Denisha Persaud.
Thank you, Denisha, so much, man. I hope you had a good time here.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being a guest on Woman to Woman Winning Wednesdays.
Woo-woo!
Anything you want to say in closing?
Thank you so much for all the love and support and for having me here, guys.
Absolutely
Our
cool.
pleasure.
She got great gifts. The holidays are here.
Absolutely.
Yes.
A very unique gift you can give. Make sure you go on her platform. It's the Clawset.
.com.
All right, .com. Denisha, thank you for coming by.